I'm going to bring up a subject that most candidates don't touch during, at least I don't hear anything about it. But as chairman of the aging board for Hillsborough County, we're making it a point to bring awareness to the aging board and the services that Hillsborough County provides. But with the increase in retirement, we are going to really be stressed. I mean, and it's going to put a strain on the services that Hillsborough County has to offer, which is the best in the state, I have to say. So thoughts on, you know, how we can at least stay apart to what we have now or improve.
You can start, Stacey.
Well, let me just say, as a conservative, I believe that religious organizations and nonprofits should step up to the plate first. But I believe strongly that we should have a strong safety net in government. We're putting extra money this year into aging services. I believe strongly in caring for our elderly, and I'll remain committed to that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think as we see our budget, it's going to increase next week about 9 extra %. We need to look at our aging population and realize that they've been here a long time and are very involved in the community and give back so much. And we need to make sure we look after them because they're set the foundation for all of us to be here tonight. Thank you.
I've been working to duplicate what I did with my mother in Pinellas County and starting a senior day program. I have my mother-in-law who is 100% disabled who lives with me. My father, who recently passed away 2 months ago, 96, needed full care as well and was at home with us. I learned the hard way, you know, what is important. The baby boomers are aging. All of us up here that are over the age of 50, we're going to be facing this very soon. We have a parks department and parks facilities that aren't even open right now that we're just keeping dormant. And I ask the questions, why aren't we using them for day programs?
It's a good thought.
One of the things that I consider that should be improved is the outreach for the aging community. Also, we need to provide better regulation because renting space for elderly are very bad. They get increases every year. Also, the rules for the exemption, they're exempted, but they have to pay the school tax. So I think that we should redo that so we can get better, provide better for elderly people.
I work with seniors in Parks and Rec with life, and I love it. And I have a lot of personal experience with that. A few years ago, I almost became like a parent to my kids, as many of you in the room know what that is. So I'm definitely committed to serving our aging population. One of my big concerns is, you know, during the hurricane last year, my parents got sent out of a special needs shelter. It closed, but they didn't have electricity. So we were scrambling as every hotel room. So we need to look at the emergency services for that as well.
It's a matter of priorities. We could spend $500 million on a stadium for the Rays, or we can provide the essential services that people need, and that includes seniors. My Grandpa Joe was my favorite grandpa. He would take me driving the tractor when I was just 5 years old. He got Alzheimer's, and unfortunately he had to move from the country into the town. It was town 900, so it wasn't much different. But he went downhill really fast then. One of the things they found is that if you can keep seniors in their home for as long as possible, they do much better. And so we need services that will help seniors stay in their house and be able to do those kinds of things.
That's a good question, Terry. I agree with Commissioner Weiss, the proper role of government, but also balancing it with churches and nonprofits. But any of you who are involved in nonprofits know that those budgets are taxed already as well. So I believe it is crucial from a governmental perspective to help those who need it the most. And when you have gaps in care and seniors who need help, I experienced this last year with my father who had some gaps in coverage after his wife passed away. He lived with me until he passed away this October. And so I understand that there's a huge need there, and we're a growing elderly population, and we need to be focused on that.
Thank you.